Why do people with BPD struggle to connect with themselves and struggle to connect with others? Because in the moment, they're often not driven by feelings, but by a framework of, I should and you should. I was treated unfairly, I should fight back. That's a framework, but then why didn't I? Maybe I was just overwhelmed. The framework doesn't get carried out, and it turns into self-judgment. This relationship isn't harmonious, I need to fix it. That's another framework, and when I try to follow that framework, I place a framework on the other person too. When I suppress myself and people please, you should respond in a warm, positive way, but they don't follow that framework. And then I assign meaning, resentment, hostility. You don't care. I texted you, why aren't you replying? That's a framework placed on them. Did I say something wrong? That's self-blame. Or are you just not a good person? That's judgment placed on them. So why does this should framework feel so twisted, so stuck? Because it doesn't match what they actually feel. It doesn't match their feelings, yet they force themselves to execute it. And when they can't, they punish themselves with self-negation. So why can't other people respond correctly to these frameworks? Because the framework often doesn't match their feelings either. If it doesn't match their feelings, how are they supposed to respond? So yes, you could say these shoulds come from superego's pressure, but they also point to its deeper longing. But why does the id long so intensely? Because the superego is pressing it down. The more it's pressed down, the more it longs. And when it's pressed down, real feelings can't come through. Here's the painful contrast. Many of these frameworks point to very noble human qualities, empathy and compassion, a drive to prove yourself, to grow, to achieve. The superego's demand, the id's longing, an impulse to admire strength, to imitate heroes. The superego's demand, the id's longing. But when these noble frameworks are forced, they often connect to darker defenses, pain, fear, rage, rejection. So growth with BPD isn't about obsessively executing frameworks. It's about loosening the framework, coming back to the feeling, building inner strength, dissolving fear. That's how you start living a life that's truly yours.